dodging fleas from you, dog.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This fielded right at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about him for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
From the 24 now, here's second and a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Vikings had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Check. Ready, right?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33. This defense for the Giants, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's a give up the middle. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Panther 11. Cut 19. 19 tight. Go.
Looking to throw. Easily escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Another tote for ETN. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. On first and 10, it's ETN. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. A give running right, ETN. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
We're scoreless after 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Johnson. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. The first down carry here for Johnson. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And he will take it on in front. Down. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Okay, break.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. Now the return will stop right around the 25.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Shreds the tackle. 63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Johnson off tackle right. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now left side on the swing pass. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now they'll pitch it out here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
Throwing on first down. Easley. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Easley flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Pioneer.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Easley.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They give to Johnson going right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Play action. It's Fields. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Fields on first down.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they start the second half with Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go.
This is 2nd and 8.
Go.
They'll try the left side with Etienne.
And he stopped immediately there.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
They snap it to Fields.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. A little bit of first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Etienne up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And room there to work it inside the 25.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Hey, going out right here. Right.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On second down, they'll run it here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
18 rattling. Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
To throw on second down, Easley. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Off play action, Easley. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. And quickly they get to the line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Off the play fake. Easley.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Vikings go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Here we go.
2 yards on the play.
Let's go. Alpha right here. Go.
ETN once more.
Oh, good move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 55 yards.
And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On the set. Buffalo 18. Go.
On first down, Easley.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Don't jump. Ready?
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. A give to Pollard, running left.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, New York.
A handoff for ETN. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line.
Here we go,
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
They'll run with ETN.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
A give to ETN running right.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
They'll run with ETN.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Easy.
One more time with ETN.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
They'll try to run with ETN.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
79 Broncos.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.